Hello, welcome back to the channel. I decided to make this video today to update the subscribers I do have if they do end up bumping into the notifications saying that I'm going live. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and slap the bell. Thank you, I highly appreciate it. But today I decided to make a video to update the channel on my current circumstances and so on forth. Yeah, I haven't been making videos. As you guys know, I've kind of been pushing them until I basically get a hard drive so I can have space to make videos on my laptop. And once I do get the hard drive and everything, I will buy my own cards so I can also buy a video editing app so I can make videos on a laptop without having to do like free trials that will run out. Oh, your connection is unstable. Please wait. We'll try to reconnect. Okay, well, I never had that issue before. But what was I saying? I guess I was just going to make this video today to tell you about my issues and my current struggles. But things have not been easy for me. I actually kind of discovered what triggered my depression and my post-traumatic stress, which I haven't told you guys about this. It's like why tell? It was always a majority black school, and people would like bully me for basically looking white, and for being a long hair, because not anyone else in the school had real long hair, and nobody else in the school, like, we barely had any students that were white or like my color. And I've always been excluded. Like, every single school I go to, I'm always the different one. I'm always the only person of my kind, or whatever people like to say about it. And because of that, I haven't been able to make friends since I was younger, until high school, that is, until like just 10th or 11th grade. But I've always been excluded from groups. I couldn't keep a conversation, therefore nobody would bother talking to me. No one would attempt to include me. I'd sit at tables. No one at all will try to include me into the conversation or anything that's going on. And because of that, I've always felt left out in school at tables since I've been going to school. Like, I would make a few friends, but they would never bother including me. So, and there was no one struggling with my issue that I knew that struggled with being included or anything that would bother to include me, that I could include. And plus I couldn't include them because I can't even keep a conversation myself. But I've always struggled with it, and I also get triggered when someone can't hear me when I'm talking, especially when I think I'm talking clear enough and I'm repeating myself to a volume that you should be able to hear me if you were trying to pay attention to what people were trying to say to you. Yeah, I just struggled with it again, struggled with being included, and I realized that triggers me, and I've been pinpointing in on someone that I've always focused on, because I always depended on them to include me in their situations, because this was the person that I cared about, and we share the same friend group. I have no one else to go to. It's like one friend group full of like less than 10 people, and averagely, the people we would have around in our little hangout area on our campus is like 5 people or 6, and then one of them don't really talk to us much. He just sits around. That's about it. But and it's basically a big group of boys and a few girls. Like, it's majority boys. And the boys would always game and stuff, and I let one of them borrow my controller so they can play together or whatnot, but then it's like, then I won't be included because I can't play, or I'm just not included into the circle, basically, and that would trigger something he's doing. Maybe he maybe he doesn't care about my happiness and how I feel, and isn't trying to make me better, but really it wasn't even him, and I was scared that it was, because I was happy with him, I was satisfied, but yet I didn't feel satisfied, and I didn't know why, and I didn't know what the problem was. I didn't know anything. And the video is busy disconnecting and reconnecting, but okay, we have a viewer. Welcome to the video. It's basically a video about what I've been struggling with for the past few weeks, or basically my entire life, but it's nothing interesting. But yes, I've been struggling through this issue through childhood, and I didn't exactly know what to do with it. Therefore, I've always struggled. Yes.
Some chapstick on my lip because I think I have a big crack.
Okay, come here. I have to grab my chapstick real quick, dear. Come here. Okay, don't nick any of this off, alright?
Okay.
This is for you to keep on your lips. You gotta rub your lips together. You gotta let it heal up.
It smells like
Don't want it
mint.
Yeah, it smells like mint. That's because it does contain a bit of peppermint, which is cool.
It is cookies.
It's trash. I'll put it out later. Bye, Sugar Bear. Close the door. Close the door. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. My sister, I had to give her chapstick. She never asked for chapstick before, so that's kind of weird, but I guess. But yes, I've been struggling with depression since I've basically been going to school. And I know the person didn't exactly hear this that's watching the video. You can go back to, I guess, put the time back so you can find out what the hell I'm talking about, why I'm talking about it, and what exactly am I talking about or trying to tell you. But I've been struggling with this for quite some time, and I feel like I may be struggling with more things. I can't talk to a therapist, so I've tried to contact a therapist. None of them would call us back saying, okay, we'll call you back, we'll try to put you on some time on our list, and we'll call you as soon as we do that. And then they would never call us back, and we tell them why, because like, this is a serious issue. I need someone to talk to, someone that will help me get an understanding of things, and not. I have a few friends, like one of them that can listen to me because she doesn't quite understand. She's my best friend, but she doesn't quite understand anything. So usually all she could do is listen and say what she can. That she does know what to say, but she doesn't quite understand it because she's never really been through it. And another one of my friends, he's been through quite a lot, and he futurely wants to actually be a psychologist, as I heard. And he usually helps me, but sometimes he gives advice that I don't think would actually work. Just sometimes, it's rarely, but. And then someone that's very special to me, but that person has a lot on their hands, therefore that person doesn't have time to talk to me, unless we're at school, if that person feels like it. And I basically don't have anyone to talk to, and everything has been very hard for me in the last few weeks, and I don't exactly know how to handle it, but I've been trying my best to. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That sums it all up. And I found out what my trigger was. It makes me happy that I found out. I'm not even upset right now, but just bringing it up just brings me to tears. I'm okay now that I found it out, and I hope it helps me feel better. But as far as I know, it's just kind of been bringing me down. I'm okay right now, but that's pretty much it for today's video. Depression, just, or a very bad day, I recommend that you think on the brighter side of things. Maybe listen to some music, maybe watch some YouTube videos, do a hobby like drawing, put some time on yourself, but try not to think about the negative things. Think about the positive sides of the situations that could possibly make things better for you. You can stop and think. Some people recommend meditating. I personally don't know how to meditate. Every time I try, I can't do it. Like, I can't get this image in my head. I don't understand how it works, because I heard you have to think, you have to see it, and I don't see shit when I close my eyes. I don't know. It's hard for me to imagine anything too, but what am I doing? Kind of forgot what I was doing or saying, pretty much. But yes, I do recommend that that if you are going to be a small positive word will help things get feel person. Only one person watching. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for clicking on the video or the notification, whoever you are. The chat isn't exactly working, so if you are